Hello, welcome to Scrap Your Stash. My name is Pam Morin. I am a Creative Memories advisor, and we get together every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern to scrap our stash. And what that means is we are using up all of the supplies that we have in our scrapbooks to make our beautiful layouts, and we do it together on Wednesday night because it's in the middle of the week and it gives us that opportunity to take an hour or two of our evening and enjoy our hobby, enjoy our scrapbooking hobby. I look forward to this time with you guys every week because I get to talk with you guys and because I get to work on my scrapbooks, right? And that brings me joy. So it's great to do that for yourself. Maybe you'll take this time to prepare for an upcoming crop. Maybe you have a crop this weekend and you need to get your materials ready, get your supplies ready, start packing up and getting ready to go have a blast with some of your scrapbooking friends. So I hope that you're able to get some inspiration on Wednesday nights and use it to productively to work on your albums or to get ready for a crop. It's so great to be here with you guys. This is a recording. I am traveling for work this week, but I wanted to make sure and get this video out there for you guys because we had talked about a few things in our Scrap Your Stash last week, and I wanted to make sure we got together this week. So first, let's start off with a few things that are coming up. So today is Sunday. I'm actually recording this on Sunday. And so I want to let you know about the new products and the new adhesive buffet that are starting tomorrow, Monday, January 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I want to let you know about these great sales. We have a couple new collections that are launching. The first one is called Birthday Jubilee. Look at these beautiful colors. I love the blues and the reds and oranges. This is so festive and happy and bright. I can't wait to make some fun layouts with this collection. And remember, the first 2 weeks that a collection is out, you can buy the whole bundle, the whole decorative bundle, and the punches for 10% off. And that's called the Buy It All Bundle. And when you purchase the Buy It All Bundle, you have when you purchase them on Monday or Tuesday, you are in the running for a golden ticket. And what the golden ticket is you win. If you win a golden ticket, you win free adhesive refills for a year. So be sure if you're going to buy this collection, buy it now because you get it 10% off and you get a chance to win free adhesive refills. So, I mean, that's just a win-win right there to buy this bundle when it comes out. So, I have a different type of flyer that I want to show you. This is lists everything that's coming out that's starting tomorrow. And you can see the Birthday Jubilee we just talked about, and you can see the Buy It All Bundle. I know it's very small, but it is right here on the flyer. And like I said, it includes all the decorative pieces. And what that means is the paper packs, the stickers, the embellishments, um, the any kind of borders that it has with the collection, and the mats, the mat pack. So all of that is considered the decorative pieces. And then it also includes the 2 punches, and we'll see those on the next page of this flyer, the 2 punches that go with this collection. So that's everything that's in the Buy It All bundle. And that's right here on the flyer. I know it's very small. and very hard to see. But jump on out to my website, and you can do that by hovering over this QR code up here in the corner, and that will take you out to my website. Do that tomorrow at 1 p.m. and you can take a closer look at all of these beautiful pieces in this birthday jubilee. I mean, we all have birthdays, friends and family having birthdays all year long. We're celebrating all year long with birthdays. So what a great collection to have on hand. You also have, it also has a beautiful album with this cute little cupcake that has the lit candle. That is part of the birthday jubilee. It does not come with the buy it all bundle. That is sold separately, but there is a birthday jubilee. And then you'll see at the bottom here of the flyer, in the middle, there is Fast to Fabulous pages for this collection, which are adorable. So why not organize all of the birthdays that you celebrate throughout the year and put them in this beautiful album? How fun to have an album full of birthday celebrations. Okay, so let me go to page 2 of this flyer. This has more of the birthday jubilee here at the top. You see the stickers, and you see some layered borders. Oh, how I love layered borders. So cute. Those are over here. You see the mat pack. It's right here. And oh no, I'm sorry, that's an add-on kit. And then, oh, in the center there, in the middle row center is the birthday wishes card kit. Another thing, a great thing to have on hand, right? Because we're always needing that special card, that homemade card, homemade with love card to give to friends and family for birthdays celebrated all year long. Okay, and then here are the punches. So in the bottom row and in the middle row, you'll see the new punches. The border maker cartridge here is called Stacked Presents. So it's a cute border of a bunch of presents stacked on top of each other. So that can be used for so many different themes, right? And then here, down here is a standalone punch that's coming out tomorrow, and it is called Celebration Cake. So let them eat cake. And you can see right next to the punch, there is an example of what the punch looks like. Same for the border maker cartridge up here. The it has a sample in the blue teal color of what that border maker cartridge looks like. So those are all coming out tomorrow. All right, let's move on to page 3. There's so many great things coming out Monday, January 13th. I can't wait. Another collection that is coming out is called Happy Together, Share the Love. And just in time for Valentine's Day and all of those great romantic celebrations that you have coming up. And look at this awesome album with the, it's a black, I'm not sure if it's a mica album, if it's, no, it's ebony. It's an ebony album with the heart on the front. I love that. And it's a foiled heart. So it's got that shimmer to it. So this cute little collection that includes paper pack and embellishments and mats and an album called Happy Together. I just love that. All right, and then page 4 of the flyer. Okay, this is the first buffet of the year. If you're not familiar with Creative Memories buffets, what they mean is it's a bunch of products that are in that category of whatever the buffet is, a bunch of those products that you can pick and choose from. And when you buy $75 worth of product from the buffet, you get a free gift. So let's talk about what's in the buffet first, and then I'll show you the free gifts. So the adhesive buffet includes all of these great tape runners, and look at this jumbo tape runner. Those of you who love using those huge tape runners that have tons of adhesive in them, that's what this is, this blue jumbo tape runner. I'm excited to get mine. from what I understand, it holds the equivalent of 3 refill cartridges. So that is this blue. Yeah, that's definitely on my wish list. I'm gonna snag one of those. We also have tape runner cases coming on sale. So if you are in need of just some cases, you can get a pack of 4 for $12.50. That is an awesome price. And you get them in different colors. You get the green, the red, I think that's a yellow color, and then a clear. So that is great for all of the different adhesives that we sell, because we have regular, we have repositionable, we have a mini, and we have vellum. So you have a different color of case for each variety of our adhesives. That is awesome. There's also the mini tape runners. Refills are here in the adhesive buffet. What that is a narrow strip of adhesive, a very thin line, and that's great for your smaller borders and such. You know, anything that you have that is tiny, this adhesive works so well for those tiny things. All right, so let's just go down now to the square underneath that and called specialty adhesives. The first one there you see is called Max Strength Clear Tape. Awesome. So for all of those mediums that you use maybe on your cards that needs a little bit more strength to it, this tape will be fabulous for that. They're also coming out with the clear photo corners, and that is, sorry, it's hard to know which way to point. That's down here at the bottom. Clear photo corners. Great to use for your pictures and layouts. It's also great to use for your peekaboo pockets, to hold them into place so that they don't flop around when you're opening your photo album. When you're flipping through your photo album, it will keep the peekaboo pocket in place so that it is not flopping around, and then you can just gently pull it out to flip it open and then slide it back into that little corner. It's just such a great idea, a great way to use these clear photo corners. I'm going to stock up on some of those as well. I'm going to talk about another way to use those later here. So that I can show you on my table. Okay, let's jump over then to the top box over here on the right. Foam adhesives. Yes, the foam queen is really looking forward to these foam squares variety packs. They have a variety of sizes in them. And then also foam circles, thin foam circles. They are coming out with a foam square. Sorry, thin foam squares is what that is. And they are coming out with a foam square that is not quite as high as what we have today. So you have just a little bit of a lift. So what a great way to do some layering. Use a thin foam square on one die cut, and then one of our regular foam squares, so that then you have a different layer of lift on your die cuts. I'm excited. I'm going to try those out. They're also coming out with foam circles. We've had foam squares forever. They're bringing some foam circles out. So I'm going to stock up on those as well. And then down here in the bottom right corner, there is the pickup square, which is great for picking up extra adhesive. So if you have to pick up a picture that you've put down on your page and it leaves some adhesive on your page, these little squares will pick up that adhesive. It's also great for cleaning off your mats, to get any adhesive residue that's on your mat, your cutting mat. They work great for those. It's like a big eraser. Also the camera, oops, sorry, pointing in the wrong one. The camera FileMate, which is 5x7, so it's great for putting your pictures in and taking them to crops. And then right next to that is a variety pack of peekaboo pockets. So those are all of the things that are included in the adhesive buffet. So, how this works is you buy a variety of these products, it equals $75, and you get a free gift. And you get to choose which gift you get. I'm sorry, that's not it. Sorry, here we go. You get to choose between the Rainbow Dots Memory Mate case, which is awesome for all your little stuff when you're going to crops or for organizing them on your table um, in your scrapping space. Great to organize all of your stuff. I don't know how many I have of these cases, and I'm so glad they brought them back. And I'm glad they brought them back in the rainbow dots. So cute. So that's one choice. You can choose the Rainbow Dots Memory Mate case when you reach $75. Or you can choose the special edition two-way corner rounder and lifter stick. The special edition corner rounder is our standard corner rounder, but it's in a special color. And you'll see there that it's the teal and the dark blue. And then the lifter stick. And I have one here, and we'll take a look at that once we are pointed down to my table. I can show you those. But those are the two gifts you get to choose from. And you can spend enough to choose 2 free gifts. You can spend enough to choose 4 free gifts. And I think that's the maximum is 4. So if you're looking for a present for one of your scrapping friends, here's a great way to earn one by buying adhesive and earning free gifts. Okay, so that is all of the things that are happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday, the birthday jubilees collection, the heart, oh gosh, what was it called? Sorry, having a happy together, the collection, with the hearts and all of the fun love sayings, and then the adhesive buffet. So be sure and get on my website tomorrow at 1 p.m. And that's when all of this great stuff will start. All right, what else do I have? Okay, I wanted to let you know that my registration is open for my Ready for Good Times March scrapbooking retreat. The registration has been open, but I just finally got my flyer made so I can advertise. And this is going to be the theme, Good Times. And you'll see that play on words, times. So that is the herb thyme. And we are going to be celebrating National Scrapbook Day during the weekend and just tons of fun. And this retreat is at the Golden Eagle Christian Center in Palestine. So if you're local to me, or if you are wanting to take a fun road trip, come and enjoy this retreat with us, March 27th through the 30th. All right, just wanted to remind you about that. And what else? Okay, so I did give you kind of a sneak peek. I selected the wrong thing to show you, but I also wanted to show you the gifts that you get right now for joining my team. You get this awesome desk caddy. I love my caddy. It's right here. It has a Lazy Susan on the bottom of it, so it rotates. I can't say enough about it. It is just the right size to fit all the tools that I need within reach on my desk, and it's great for taking to my crops as well. And it's not too big. It's not a huge size, so it doesn't take up a lot of space on my table. Another gift that you get when you join my team is that great pencil case, is what I call it. Oh my gosh, it fits so many things in there to take to your crops, your pens, your scissors, your lifter sticks, your corner rounder. I mean, it holds a ton. So I love my little pencil case. And then you also get that simple page kit that you see there. That is the new theme, Noteworthy Days. That is the 2025 theme. And you get that first, that's one of the first kits of the year. You get that in your welcome gift for joining my team. I just want to say real quick, you guys, it's so great to be a Creative Memories advisor. I love telling you about it because I want everybody to benefit from all of the great perks that you get as an advisor. You not only get those free gifts, but you get a $50 product credit when you join my team. You get 10% back on everything you buy. And our program, our membership, there is a no obligation flexible membership. I have ladies on my team who are personal use advisors. And what that means is they joined because they want that money back on everything they buy. And that's the only reason they want to be an advisor, is because they want to take advantage of that perk. They also like to take advantage of the fact that when you join, you're now part of the advisor community, and you can join the Creative Memories Advisor Facebook group and hear about all of the things, all of the products, get sneak peeks. You get exclusive products that you can purchase. So they want to take advantage of all of that, and they don't want to start their own business. And that is 100% okay, because our program allows for that, because there's no obligations. You don't have to sell. You don't have to start your own business. You don't have any of that. And there's no pressure for any of that. You get to decide. It's your choice what your membership is for you. Like I said, you can be a personal use advisor, or if you are looking to you want to start hosting events, you want to start building a community, you can do that as well. And you can build a large $1 million business, or you can build as small a business as you'd like. It can be however you design it, however you decide you want it to be. I can't say enough about this program. So I hope that you guys will give it a chance. I really would love to have you on my team in 2025. I have a special Facebook group for my team. We just gave our team an awesome name, and we call ourselves Team Scrappy Bunch. And I would love for you to be a part of that and take advantage of all of the great opportunities being a Creative Memories advisor gives you. And like I said, there are no obligations. There's no pressure. You can just join and just have a great time. For example, I am having a team virtual crop next Friday for all of my team members, so that we can just get together and crop together. Fun things like that happen. Fun parties happen like that Creative Memories puts on. So it's just rewards. It's just a win-win to join Creative Memories. Okay, and you can do that by clicking on my website and clicking on join. The menu bar across the top there, one of the links says join. You can click join and get started and join us. Come be in our Team Scrappy Bunch. We would love that. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know what that gift is right now when you join. All right, let's get started. That is enough of the business items that we had to talk about tonight. Let's get started with our project. All right, so tonight we are working on our calendar albums. And I mentioned this to you guys last week. We talked about what we've been doing in 2024 in our calendar albums. And somebody asked a question about, well, what is a calendar album? So I'm going to give a brief summary of what we've been doing in 2024 with these albums. So for me, I have always done a yearly chronological album, and it had a lot of pictures of my husband and I going out to dinner and flowers in our yard. And those are great. I love those pictures, but that was the majority of what was in the album, because we are empty nesters. So when Noreen came out with this idea last year, 2024, with the calendar album, and Creative Memories offered calendar pages, and made the suggestion of using this as your chronological album, because then not only are you focusing on other things besides flowers and going out to dinner, um, but you are working on current pictures throughout the year, because every month you print off the previous month and scrapbook them and get them in your calendar album. And I did not do as much journaling as some, but you could definitely use this as your journal for the year. You know, write down special things that happened, or that day you saw a saying online and you loved it, so write it down here in the book. Or something very special happened on a specific day and you want to write how you felt about it, write that down in here. Definitely could be your journaling planner for the year. So I guess that's kind of it in a nutshell. I switched from my chronological to this calendar album, and it's been a blast. I love the variety of it. You know, you have your calendar page where in the calendar kit for 2024, you got the paper, the 12 by 12 paper. You got the strips of paper, this color decorative paper at the top. You got a set of number stickers, and you got a set of monthly stickers, die cuts, sorry. And so that you could, decorate your calendar page. And that's what I did. I put my days of the week on every calendar page for the year. And then I used the larger numbers that also came in the bundle for birthdays and anniversaries. So just to show that, hey, this is a special day. And then just went and decorated. What I do love, another thing that I love about this album is the pictures. When I print them out, I've been printing them in 3.5 by 3.5. So they're smaller so that they don't take up as much space on my calendar page. And I just love these little snippets of pictures that we get to see on the dates when they happened. Here's what I was doing on this date. Here's what I was doing on this date. It's just been a fun change to my yearly chronological album. So here we go into February. And again, I've added pictures to the calendar page. I put on this month, I did some journaling right on the picture with our journaling stickers. I love those. I added fun little die cuts here for love around Valentine's Day. I did a peekaboo pocket over here to add a thank you card that I got in the mail, just to add that to the month. And, there are probably other things that I need to add, other memorabilia. So I'll probably go through my drawer of memorabilia from the year and add in some more peekaboo pockets for those things. Okay, so remember we talked about the clear photo. I have just one strip of them. The clear photo corners that are going to be part of the adhesive buffet starting tomorrow. This is what I meant by using those. Grab a clear photo corner, adhere it to your page, and then your peekaboo pocket isn't flipping around when you're trying to flip through your album. It'll hold that in place until you're ready to look at it, and then you can gently open it and take it out of that photo corner to open it up. So that is one way to use the clear photo corners, is with your peekaboo pockets. All right, so here's March. Let's keep going. I'm good with March. I finished up April. Yes. Here's more of April, more of April. And I mean, you can have as many layouts as you want for a month. More of April. Here is May. I'm done with May. And here's one of the great simple page kits that came out last year that coordinate with the My Life collection, which is what the calendar pages were last year. My Life. Here's more of May. Here's some June. I think I'm done with June. I think I have some more journaling actually to add to these. But other than that, I have my layouts done. All the pictures that I want in my calendar album for June are here. I need to add some journaling to that page. So I've got the first 6 months good. All right, here comes July. So let's take a look at July. Sorry for that glare. I got to have the light so we have good lighting on my pages, but then you get that glare when there's a page protector here. All right, so I do have a couple other pictures that I need to add to my July calendar album, calendar page. So I'm just going to slide it out, and I am going to cut these. I'm going to trim these off because these are two pictures that I printed in that 3.5 by 3.5, which I love that my printer will do that for me. So I just need to trim off this white space here off my pictures and put them down on my calendar album. It's just so great to be scrapbooking the current year, because then you remember more and can journal better and put more great information in your journaling about what the picture was about. There we go. So I did some pickling of our cucumbers last year. Never done that in my life, and it was lots of fun, and they were so good. And I will be doing that again this year. I hope we have as good of a crop of cucumbers as we did last year. And then we got, oh my gosh, we didn't get many squash of the yellow squash, but we got a lot of the zucchini. Oh man, that zucchini on the grill. Yes. I even got my husband liking it, and he's not big on vegetables. So that was good. Oh, this is going to fit right in there. You know, I put all of the day of the week stickers in there, and I'm covering up a lot of them with pictures, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. And then I just need to do some journaling. I'm going to use my, hopefully, yeah, I'll use my tool here and just slide that picture under there. There we go. Perfect. So 2 more pictures for July. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's keep going. So July, I'll slide that back in a minute. I had a couple 2-page layouts for July, which are layouts, or no, 1 2-page layout, 1 1-page layout, which are layouts that we made here during our Scrap Your Stash. So I had those ready to go for my calendar album, which is awesome. Okay, and here we are to August. This is where I have to get started for the last part of the year. I have not done anything August through December. So let's pull this out. Okay. And, you know, another thing that was really fun with the calendar albums was decorating each banner across the top. You know, we got to decide if you wanted a border, if you wanted, you know, clusters, however you wanted your album, I'm sorry, your calendar page to look for that look. However you wanted it to look was up to you for each month. There we go. Okay. So lots of good pictures that I printed for August. And I've got a couple here that I did print smaller. So let's start with these. Those are going to go on the calendar page for sure. And then these other ones, I'm not sure if I'll put on a 1-page layout. I have to see how, oh no, I have a 2-page layout. I'm going to add those too. Okay, so let's put the small ones on the calendar. And then I've got a page all done for the other ones. That was something else that we did during the year is during our Scrap Your Stash, we made the simple page kits. And I mentioned those, but the simple page kits are kits that they came out monthly, and they were in the same color palette as the calendar albums. So the same color palette as your calendar pages and all the other kits that they released during the year. So we had the same theme all year long called This Life. And I love that. So that was 2024. So for 2025, the year-long theme is the noteworthy days. And so color palettes are going to be the same so that they all match for your calendar album. So I love that everything matches. And you don't have to think about, if it doesn't match or not. Okay, so we're going to put that one right there. I'm going to have to trim that one a little bit. And then this one goes over here. This was on the 2nd. Okay, perfect. So you have, it makes it so easy that we're going to have kits that you can that are easy to put together, that match the same color palette as everything else in the calendar album. Another thing that I loved about the calendar album, just made it so easy. And I'll show you one of the kits here in just a second. Okay, so I want those two there, and I need to trim this one just a tad. Okay. And then, of course, I'll have to add some journaling next to these. But I just love this. I just love having a calendar and to show what you did throughout that month. Okay, so that's all I have for the August one right now. Let's get this one back in. I used our pocket pages, our 12 by 12 pocket pages, because that way I wasn't sure how many layouts I was going to have for each month. So this makes it easy to move your layouts around, just sliding them in and out of the pockets. Okay, so that was July. Here comes August. Okay, so I had this layout made. I think we either made it in Scrap Your Stash or we made it in a Friday Night Virtual Crop. I'm not sure. But anyway, I had it already made and it's in the This Life color palette. And so what I did was just slide it in here in preparation for my pictures for August. So I now have my August pictures printed out. So I'm ready to go and I'm ready to put these pictures on this layout, which it worked out so well. I've got Cutie Patootie here, and I've got some portrait pictures that are going to work out well here. I've got a landscape I can just slide in right there, and then this one's going to slide in right on that one. So that's how easy it is. I know that some worry about creating your layout and not having your pictures ready and not knowing what's going on them, but I would say 80% of the time, I find the exact layout that I need and pictures work and colors work and they match. And I'm very much somebody that likes to match for sure. So it's actually been fun making the layouts first. I feel like in some ways it's more freeing than when you have the pictures in mind. I don't know. You just have to try it out. And, it's your scrapbooking. So, you should do it whichever way brings you joy. Okay. There we go. So we got that one cut down to the right size. Oh, this dispenser, man, is really, I'm going to wait a minute because I got too much adhesive on that. Let me trim this one. I'm going to use some of that. My dispenser's really, my adhesive's coming out really fast of my dispenser. My I don't need quite that much. I just do this. I don't measure. I just do it by eye. Small cuts at a time when I'm trimming my pictures. There we go. Just cutie patootie. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some of this abundance of adhesive from this one. Put it over here. Don't quite need that much adhesive on a picture. All right. Here we go. So let's get this one centered. And add a little bit more to this one. Well, I sure do miss not being able to say hi to you guys during my go live. That's one of my favorite parts, is to read your comments and say hi and see who's joining. So I will be sure and look back at on Wednesday at who comments. I will be sure and say hi and respond. Okay, and then I have this picture here. That I'm just going to slide in here. I don't have a photo mat right here, but that's fine. It looks wonderful there. It doesn't have to have a photo mat. We're just going to slide that in the corner. And I want, before I move on, let's see, I want to get my journaling pen. And write down these dates. Because as soon as I lay the picture down, I'm not going to remember what the date is. I can go back and look at my picture, but it's easier when I do it when I'm laying the pictures down. Okay, and what day was her grad? That was the 2nd. Okay, there we go. Just like to get the dates. All right, so that is the right side of my layout. Let's grab the left side of the layout here and do some trimming. This picture of a butterfly. My dad passed away in 2021, so every time I see a butterfly, I think of him, because he was a great photographer, and he took this extraordinary picture of a butterfly, and I had it enlarged, and it's hanging in our living family room years ago. And he took this picture, and so butterflies remind me of my dad. So I have a picture of this beautiful butterfly that came to see us last year. And that's August 9th. There we go. And one last picture. So thank you for hanging with me while I trim pictures and add them to layouts. I just, my method of cropping down a picture is I look for the space that can be eliminated from the picture and won't take away from the picture. So I need to trim the bottom here. So I'm going to start down here because I have a lot of extra space down here. So I'm going to just take off, I start with like a 1/16 of an inch, and I do little increments at a time. So I need a little bit more, and I should be good on the height. Yeah, That's perfect for the height. Now I need to trim the width, and he is in the left side of the picture. There's not a lot of room to trim on the left side because then I'm going to start trimming out what I took a picture of. So I'm going to trim off a 16th, maybe even smaller. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim off so much. A little bit more, a little bit at a time. You can always trim more. If you trim too much, you can't put it back. So I just do a little bit at a time. There we go. Just being a little bit more careful there with my adhesive. Going at a slower pace so that I don't get too much again. Perfect. And I love how these we did double mats on this. I love having that white behind there. That white brings it out on top of the color. That's awesome. Put the date at the bottom. And then with this layout, since I have a variety of themes, pictures in this layout, what I'll do is, how great that looks. What I'll do is in my journaling box, I'll start with, maybe I'll just put the dates down here. The earliest date is the 2nd, so I'll put 8/2, graduation, and so on and so forth. And actually, what I should do is switch these. Now that I think about it, and see, it's so easy to, I hope these are the same size. I would think they would. Yeah, same size. I'll just have to change the date at the bottom. No worries. There, that makes more sense. These two pictures are the same day. There we go. So I can just put the date here and then explain what was happening in that picture, all in this one journaling box here for all of the pictures in this layout. I'm so excited about that. That's awesome. I'm going to change these dates real quick so I don't forget. And I'll just, I'll just write over them. It's okay. It will look fine. There we go. 8/10. And then this one I changed to the 2nd. There we go. Awesome. So happy with that. All right. Well, that is what I had prepared for tonight, was to get August done. And we did. We've got the pictures out on our album. I'm sorry, on our calendar page. And we got the layout, the pictures on our layout. So we will be ready. I will be ready to start printing out September, October, November. I've got to get those done so that we can wrap up 2024 and get moving with 2025. So I've got to get September, and you see that I have a layout already for September. Wait a minute, I missed October. October's in here somewhere. I think it's hiding behind something. But October, I've got November, and I've got my Thanksgiving. We did one of the simple page kits for Thanksgiving. So I've got that all ready to go for my pictures. And then December. So still working through it, and I hope you guys are making good progress too on your calendar albums. And I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching the video. I hope you're having a great week. And I actually will be traveling again next week, so I will have another recorded video next week, but I will see you live the following week. So you guys have a great rest of your week and weekend, and happy scrapping.